gentlemen.
Well
Vegas. How the hell's Thursday and Friday been? I missed it. Tell me about it. Make some noise. Dick and the ladies, I heard, pulled it off real nice. I saw that. That was real smooth on the beat there. Dick and the ladies, real.
Let me tell you something. The second you two bail on me, I turn to the hotties for help. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it makes sense, really.
I lean on the beauties. Here's the thing. It's been a lonely, dusty road I've been walking for the last 48 hours.
And he's not just talking about his underwear.
No, hey.
Hey. Oh, hey. We're in Vegas, SinCon.
Right?
By a big room, by a round of blood curdling screams. Who had a good time last night? Okay, so I'm taking the first 4 rows right here. Only one of you had fun.
Yeah, let's try that again.
By a round of blood curdling screams. Who had a good time last night? This section? I get it, and it's just Rich in his dusty underwear. Well, Rob and I are here, so make some noise!
I'm glad to have the boys back. Welcome back, boys, and I know that, for those who don't know, because Matthew was gone because he's shooting a soap opera in which he is now a star, General Hospital, Thank you. And Ron Benedict is doing a little side project, it's kind of a little indie work. I think it's awesome. He's playing God on Supernatural. Kind
of a big deal. And you know what? I have to thank you, Rich, because all our years of playing doctor together turned into a professional role for me.
You're welcome. It's so fitting that you're playing a proctologist.
It's really the real doctoring is a little different than shit you made me do, but...
Which begs the question, what did you do?
Get it help?
Why did you do that?
Oh, you act like you weren't there playing God.
Well,
staring down on your
here's the thing. It's different when, I do understand the position, because when you're looking at it through the camera lens, it does feel...
It's true.
It feels distant.
Yeah, harder. And holding the boom. And by boom, I mean, hey, so anyway...
Somebody just came off the set. That's tight. That was tight.
Now let me say to Rich, but I hear you've been killing it. Rich Spade. You started your own religion over God.
I started the High Church of the Holy Dick.
A place I've doctored at often.
And I feel by appointment only. I feel
book it in advance.
I feel very blessed to have all these fresh parishioners as my people in my church.
Don't drink the Kool-Aid, guys.
Or do and enjoy yourself.
Rich, with the look that you've got going on now, like, don't you feel like he needs a robe?
Yeah.
You know, maybe a robe.
Something's
Or a shower. I need a robe. Or a haircut. I know this whole thing has been burnt out 70s rock persona / cult leader guy. My whole bit. And I'll be honest, it got raunchy. And when I figured out, you know why I got raunchy? Were you guys here? Most of you were here Friday morning. When I went off on a bit of a tangent for about 17 minutes. And the thing is, I realized why that happened and why it also happened Thursday and this morning. Basically, why it always happens is because Rob is the safety buffer. Rob is the school crossing guard. Rob's the guy going, nope, we're just, nope.
I'm the good cop.
No, sir. Not sure if we're gonna do that, Rich. We're gonna dial that back. I had nobody going, well, but do we? You know,
He doesn't mean that.
I had nobody going behind me with the broom.
Yeah.
I just left the mess.
When you were gone in New Jersey last year and I hosted, we were all singing Kumbaya.
Yeah. When Rob hosted, I heard it got a lot nicer. And when I hosted without Rob, it got a lot dirtier. And when Matt takes over, it's just going to be ripped. It's just going to be hot and ripped.
That'll be the silent show. I'll just stand here.
All you got to do, be buddies, is be you. And they'll be like, that was the best opening ever. Did the band play? I don't recall. I just remember Matt was there, and there were lights, and he was wearing his shirt.
All right, how about some questions?
Sure, we're doing this one. We do like a little workout video.
And your question now, to skip past this absolutely awkward moment, making fun of Matt Cohen and his.
Oh, it's so hard being beautiful. how car down sounded.
Stop it, guys.
All right, young lady, you're on.
Hi, babes.
Hi.
Hey, babe, don't objectify me.
Why not?
Good point.
It is awesome to have this lovely threesome back together.
That we are.
Rich did a good job, but have Rob and Maddie here.
What, do you know why that is? Because 3
Is the magic number.
There you go.
Yeah, it is.
No, that's
That's
the
number.
My question is, it's primarily for Rich and Rob, but
All right,
Matt,
I'll go over here
no, Matt, you can jump in too. But my main question is from the conception of the Kings of Con till now, what have you learned so far from the process of bringing this to life, from the crowdfunding to writing and filming it? Like, what wisdom or knowledge have you gained from doing this?
That is a very good question.
I want to give the real quick update, and then
Yeah, so we haven't filmed it yet, just to throw the addendum on. Rob and I we've been talking to you in circles around the whole issue for a long time, because we were in negotiations for a long time. And we are very, very excited that we've actually signed a deal with a very cool production entity that will be co-producing the show and distributing it for us. And we're very excited. And the reason why I'm being not saying what it is they haven't announced it yet, so we can't announce it yet. But the deal is done, and we have a great home for the show. We're very excited, and we will be shooting around July, and should be launching the show out to the good people of everywhere in January. We are beyond excited about that, and I will say, it goes without saying, but it's going to be said, that none of this would be happening. No conversation would be happening without 2 key components. Rob and I created a show about conventions, about our experience backstage, and how quirky the actors are, and how the weird life of living in kitchens is, and all that kind of thing. And we wouldn't have had that experience but for the fact that Adam, Gary, and Stephanie have included us in this world for so many years and made it possible for us to be at conventions, and we are graciously forever in debt for that. And the second key component is you, who are here. Who supported us? Who supported us when we were doing conventions, and then went above and beyond and supported us when we were doing the crowdfunding. And I think one of the things I learned is crowdfunding isn't just about funding. Funding is, let's generate money to pay for a project. What I thought was fantastic is, obviously, not everybody can put money into everything that comes down the pipeline. But what was great is how supportive you all were in terms of retweeting, keeping the conversation alive, keeping the idea out there for others to find who don't necessarily know who we are, but enjoy the concept of it. And that was astonishing. I gotta be honest, Rob and I started it, and we had no idea what to expect. And the conversation that started amongst our fellow actors, Matt Cohen, Misha, Jared Jensen, everybody involved, Alex, Sebastian, everybody, that dialogue that became the creative juice of what we were designing, plus what you guys are doing for us on the other side, which was spreading the word, spreading love, and when you could, contributing and getting involved. It was amazing. It truly was an awe-inspiring re-examination of how production can work.
And while we're giving heartfelt thank yous, I think it's very important that you guys give yourself a round of applause for just, wait, I didn't see what you're thanking yourself for. For a slightly less than sober Matt Cohen making a promise to these guys during karaoke nights.